Why does he have to make a scene every time he shows up?
He's
Hi,
nervous.
Bob. You all right?
Oh, my God. It looks like a cop from Fargo. With that hat and the glasses on.
Why do you always have to make it a thing? Can't you just say, hey, I'm here?
My uncle used to say that to me.
Huh?
What?
You're
I was going to make it a thing.
make it a
look like
thing.
you look like a cute little animal with your furry hat.
Well,
it's got little ears on it.
Sit down.
It's cold in New York, and Bobby's dressing the part.
Yeah, I don't care what I look like.
Why do you have to
That's
dramatically
obvious.
go up to the window and you have to have you have to have the fingers and everything? Why can't you be like, hey, what's up?
Well, let's get into that. I'm insecure. Every time I leave the studio, I feel like our friendships end and they have to be rebuilt the next time I'm in here.
Did I write you after your last appearance and say, hey, Bobby, that was fun. We had a good time?
Yes, you did.
All right.
And that made me feel good.
All right.
And then that died when you never wrote me again.
Well, I was waiting for you to write me, I think.
Oh, is that
Hey, let me see whose turn it is. How's the pregnancy going for your wife there? Everything good?
Yeah, everything's good.
How many months you up to?
21 weeks.
Oh, all right. Will you allow me to read what we texted back and forth?
I don't know if I have a choice in that.
Mm-hmm.
What did you write? No, Edgar.
I wrote,
Die, Edgar.
and this goes back to Sam, so stay.
Okay.
I wrote, good seeing you today, pal. Bobby wrote, you bro, I should have left with you. That lady is a yapping cunt. And then I wrote, I hated her, and I wish I stayed.
Yeah.
A lot of people bitched about that lady from
Hated her.
from the millionaire matchmaker, whatever the fuck.
God.
I fucking hated her. Why didn't you fucking attack her?
Yes.
They all had lots of opinions, didn't they? Everybody was talking about it.
I
weren't
called
they?
in how much she sucked.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I hung out for a little bit, and I couldn't get a word in, so I'm like, fuck it. But now I wish I did stay, because the audience hated her.
Yeah.
Bobby hated her. You couldn't get a word in.
I went
What's
home
her name?
and smacked my wife right in the face.
Patty Stanger?
The millionaire matchmaker.
She's a bit full of herself.
a bit.
A bit full of herself.
Yeah.
She fucking talked and talked and talked.
She sucked.
With her stupid
I
duck
was annoyed
lips.
with her. The next day, I was still
You were
kinda
still
pissed
annoyed?
off.
And it's not fair because she's not here, but we're bringing it up because of what happened just with you with the text messages. I forgot all about this.
I came in the next day, next week, and someone was just yapping. Who was that? What guy came in the next week and was just talking?
Oh, it was the boxer.
Oh, yeah.
Bernard Hopkins. And I was looking at Bob because he wouldn't say anything about Bernard Hopkins.
I didn't mind that.
But at least Hopkins you'll sit there and be nice.
Me and Anthony both sit there. Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
I'm just nodding our heads for fucking 45 minutes. Yeah, man. While he rhymed shit. And
I'm like, oh boy, how do
he
we?
stood up. He was touching Jimmy, made everybody uncomfortable.
Were you guys touching Jimmy?
You know who else touched me?
Oh,
Fitty. I saw that.
Fitty
very
was
touchable.
Right on the balls.
You missed 50 Cent, man. He was great.
I listened. It was actually a great interview.
Fitty was cool, man.
People like to touch me in my arms.
He's a fascinating
so girl-like.
guy.
Because it feels like a stress doll ball.
Sam, why wouldn't you attack?
Yeah, you do.
Why wouldn't you attack that lady?
That's not my style.
I know it's not your style, but when it's so obvious.
You don't have a style yet. Shut up.
Exactly.
I'm
What's
developing
the
a style.
You
Why
don't.
you talking about my style?
Why don't you just go,
Thanks,
will
Ant.
you shut the fuck up? The
Exactly.
whole audience was begging.
Make that your style.
Sometimes you just got to do the obvious, though.
It's not my show, though, and I didn't want to.
No,
I didn't want to snap and say something and fuck up. I know he's
cares?
getting guests now.
Next time, we all give you permission to snap.
A bitch like that.
Is that good?
She needed to be
That's
knocked
good, right?
down a couple of
Thank
notches.
you very much.
What is her deal?
Plus, then Ant gets to call in.
Yeah.
Furious.
I was livid.
Screaming, fucking bitch.
I was livid. I had to call.
Yeah. Just a little lesson. I know it's not your style, but sometimes, man, it's the obvious.
What style?
She was
That's none.
yapping.
I do have a style.
No,
She
he-
was, and you were like, oh, you were into it, too, everything she had to say.
Well, of course, because then people keep talking,
Is
and
your
eventually
style the
they
guy
say
that
some
lets
dumb
a
shit.
bitch walk all over you? Oh, if that's your style, then it's your style. Let some fucking bitch that thinks she's fucking a lot more famous than she is step on
I
you.
like letting those
good
people.
style.
I like letting them talk. You just let people talk.
Can we get her on
God.
the phone right now?
I don't know.
Let's take care of this problem right now.
She's
I bet
she
you
only
could.
deals with millionaires. So.
Oh, that's what she said. I don't deal with people who have to do payment plans. I don't like payment
really?
plans. I deal with.
Really?
That's why I do millionaires.
Really no boyfriend having fucking bitch, and there's a reason for it.
Does she have a boyfriend?
50 fucking years old.
You have
She
a promise ring.
Yeah, she has
Yeah.
a promise ring from somebody
At
right
50.
now.
What's a promise ring?
It's pre-engagement. She's not ready, Opie.
No, that's a guy going, I'm going to fuck you for a little longer.
Right.
Until I can't take it anymore.
Yeah.
And then I'm out.
And I don't want to lose the cost of a real ring.
Exactly.
So you're worth this much.
Here's it. I made this with string.
Yeah.
Put this around your finger, you fat bitch.
Look, we got John Jones and Chael Sonnen coming in any moment, but I want Roland to get her on the phone. Let's take care of it. Can we take care of it after the John Jones Chael Sonnen interview?
Yeah, of course.
Do it,
Don't touch me, Edgar.
She loves the attention, so she'll fucking call our show, no problem.
Yeah, but she lives in L.A., so it's actually, she might not be up because it's...
Really? What's she so busy doing?
Yapping.
Good question.
You're right, she's probably just talking right now.
Cunt!
She probably talks in her sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, just self-promoting, bitch. I understand wanting to self-promote, but Jesus, give us a little something else.
It's amazing the things you'll hear on After Opie and Anthony Live. It's unpredictable.
Nice plug.
Yeah, but that wasn't open. That was actually the Bob and Sam show.
Yeah.
Well, we go
the
Sam
Bob
and Bob usually.
The Bob and Sam show.
Bob's more of the
Doesn't
guest.
matter
who's
who's-
Sam and
When
Bob.
I'm on, it's kind of the Bob and Sam show.
Hey, how many months you up to now? 6? 5.5? 5-ish? No, June, right?
It's June 2nd.
June 2nd.
No
so
smoking?
February, March, April, May,
What?
June.
No smoking?
I haven't smoked in a year and a half.
Oh, I thought that's what he was asking.
I haven't smoked in, I haven't smoked. No, how many? The baby.
So you're half done.
It's flying by, man.
A little more than half done.
It goes by faster than you think it does.
You don't have any baby stuff in the house yet, though.
We don't need it until last minute.
Oh. No, we don't have it yet. We
You gonna
picked
have a
it all
baby
out,
shower?
though. Yeah, she's having one, and we're doing that. What is it called? A registry on Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
That I guess you send out to people.
Huh? What are you doing?
You're getting all that crap.
It's a lot of shit, man.
You're going to get a lot of crap you'll never use.
Really? Is that what happens?
Yes.
Like, what do you mean?
I don't know. Give me some stuff and I'll tell you. Cause
Like, I gotta get a baby carriage.
You want that
need
fucking
that.
electric one, don't you?
I want that push button. Yeah, but
you need the baby carriage. Yes.
they have $1,000 one. You push a button, it
You don't
closes.
need that. You
And
don't
it
need
charges
that.
your
That's
iPhone.
stupid.
Charges your iPhone.
Yeah, it does.
It does.
Bobby,
really?
The
Bobby and
wheels.
his gadgets.
The wheels run a little generator that charge your iPhone.
You don't need that.
Yeah, but why don't you need that? What if you
Supposed to be
you're in
playing
an
with your
emergency?
baby and talking to the baby, going, "Hey, Gucci."
I'll get a
It's
laugh
an
when
Italian baby.
Oh, Gucci.
I'm gonna laugh when you put your place up for sale because you have too much shit in there. Man,
Yeah.
you're in trouble, man, with the gadgets.
Yeah, and I don't have like that 5-bedroom like you. I have a 1-bedroom duplex.
Oh, man.
Well, why don't we look at your registry? I'll tell you right now what you need and don't need. You could fucking X some of that shit right off.
Well, most of it's clothes, like onesies, I guess they're called.
Onesies.
boy.
Onesies.
Sure.
And then I didn't know
Onesies?
there was I told Anthony last week there was a diaper. It's a diaper
That
trash
charges
can.
your iPhone.
It's a diaper.
You
It's
need
a
that.
diaper barrel.
Trust
but
me,
it
you need
actually
that.
as you close it, it seals the diaper in another compartment, and then you open back up and. It has it's like clean, so it's like a clean barrel every time, and all the shit diapers are underneath.
Yeah, then you open it when you're depressed and you just breathe deep.
Oh.
It's like a little secret to cheer you up.
Secret, my God. All right,
In case you have erection difficulties.
Well, I don't understand why we laugh at a pedophile. God,
that sounds all right.
what the fuck is wrong with us?
When we were growing up, our parents would fucking wash the diapers.
They're cloth diapers.
And they would have to wash the shit out of them so we could wear them again.
Well, you can actually those are coming back
I can't
in.
even imagine. No, they're not
Yeah.
coming back in. Just
I
couple fucking environmental assholes are doing it. That's
Yeah.
it. Who
Yeah.
would deal with that shit?
I actually I had to watch a video the night how to wipe a baby's asshole.
What?
How to change a diaper?
Why
yeah.
do you have to watch a video?
Because I
for
want to
that?
know how to
It's
do it.
common-
I just don't want. No, it's not common.
Would you get
That's
that Gary
common
Glitter send it
knowledge.
to you?
Really? It's common knowledge
First
for some
stick your
people in this
tongue
room. I'm sorry, shit.
It's common knowledge. What do you have to learn?
It's not common
There's
knowledge.
duty all around the asshole and
I didn't know.
and
I'll tell
underneath
you.
the balls, and you fucking clean it
Or
up.
vagina.
I'll tell you, you have to keep the pee-pee covered because he'll piss in your face.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. That's not common knowledge.
Oh, you got the pee-pee cover?
I would have just whipped
That's a
out.
waste.
Like a tea
It's
cozy.
called a PP TP.
What is that?
PPTP.
What is that?
It's called the TP.
Yeah, they're like the things you
yeah.
drink out of in the gym, the cups.
It's a little TP that you put on the little baby penis so they don't pee on you.
Can't you just
But
get
that's a
one of
waste.
those little
Yes,
fucking paper
it's a
cup
waste.
things?
It's a dumb fucking waste.
Can't you just put your mouth over it?
Oh,
Well,
God.
that's what you're into, Bobby.
And then the girls, if you have a girl, you have to wipe from the front to the back so you don't put shit in her vagina.
Right. I'm cleaning vaginas now. It's very strange.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of different folds.
Oh, God damn it.
Because they have like chubby, foldy legs that lead to the chubby, fucking foldy
Probably
vagina.
like a fat chick. I bet fat chicks are exactly like that, right?
You know what?
They got like baby vaginas.
You know what? Baby vaginas look like fat chicks.
Same exact thing, except they don't have the dead skin on the side of their legs from rubbing together for 6 years. Fucking water buffaloes.
There's a fucking. I want to see the list of shit that you're not going to need.
Yeah.
Are you glad
Diaper Genie.
I know you're glad that diaper genie. Yeah. Are you glad you had the second? Is it worse now that you had the other one?
Second is wow. Holy fuck.
Harder or easier?
Harder. So much to do every fucking day.
And you already got through it, and you got in that schedule, and you were like, okay, this kid's sleeping, he eats and plays. And
Yeah, man. I got two relatively easy kids, but still a lot of fucking work, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Why you're one and done?
I think I'm one and done. Yeah, I think I'm gonna.
You're a one and done type of guy. You'll be all right.
Yeah.
Where's fucking John Jones?
Well, I don't know, but these guys are going to hear it for walking in late.
That's right. They
What are you gonna say to him?
Get the fuck out,
Dude, put me in a chokehold, please.
dude. I love that.
Do you ever have Chael do it?
No.
No, chills.
We've never interviewed Chael.
Really?
Bobby, I gotta say, one of my favorite videos I filmed was you getting choked out by John Jones. To this day, it makes me laugh so fucking hard.
With my little hummingbird.
That was a
fucking
good one.
tap.
And people get pissed off at John Jones because they all know that he held that hold a little too long.
Think so?
Just a tad.
A little bit.
I felt my neck. I heard my neck cracking. That's what scared me. I thought he was actually snapping my spine.
But it makes me laugh fucking hard.
I just pictured me on the ground, not being able to move. You guys laughing for around 10 minutes.
It was
I
great.
can't move.
It was a
How's
good
Dawn
one.
feeling?
She's great.
Everything's good.
Everything's great. I don't think she's gonna have any stretch marks.
Yakking in the morning?
Nope. She didn't even get morning sickness.
Is she putting that cream on?
But she's esthetician, so
you gotta
she knows
cream that
all
shit
the
up,
creams.
and guess what?
Oh, yeah?
No stretch marks.
Yeah, she's got all this cream every day and night, and no. Because I remember I dated a girl smoking hot. I mean, smoking hot, and then she had a kid. I guess she didn't cream her belly or something. And her stomach,
Lasagna belly?
it looked like it melted.
Oh, my God.
It was just this smoking hot chick with this belly that you could shape into different faces. And
Fuck.
Yeah, when
it
I
was
was
fucking gross.
when I was putting up numbers, I had a lasagna belly or two.
Oh, God, yeah.
Fucking brutal.
I think they know more now, though, as time has gone on, like
It's
the last 20 years.
brutal.
It looks like one of those terrain maps. You know what I mean? Like the army uses to fight the Germans. Just like these are the hills.
And I guess
Gross.
if you cream up that shit, it helps a lot.
Yeah, it's all you have to do is you have to cream it up. There's certain creams you
Could you
rub
say
on.
cream up that shit?
Cream up that shit, kid. And the girl, but some girls are prone to get stretch marks. Too.
Yeah.
some
Gotta be a
girls
type of
just get
skin,
it.
maybe. You know,
It's the
there's
type
nothing
of
you can do about
body,
it.
type of skin.
Yeah.
It's those girls that have fucking A-cup tits but still have stretch marks on the side of them. those girls are going to be predetermined.
Oh, I know.
It's like, you're predestined.
Yes,
to get...
they've never weighed over $110, and they have stretch
Yeah,
marks.
it's like, what the fuck happened there? Jesus Christ.
Are you going to baby classes yet?
No, I'm not doing that.
You're not doing baby
Why?
classes?
You'll take a class, about, you'll look up diapers, say, why don't I take a baby class to help the baby?
Baby classes
I got
are
books,
easy.
and I'm YouTube and shit, and
Nah,
you
you
don't
do-
have to. All that stupid shit, Lamaze, that's all bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what, Bobby? You're absolutely right.
Yeah, I'm not
You
doing
throw
that
all
shit.
that shit out the fucking window.
What's she not going to have the baby if I'm in there? No,
Right.
breathe.
Are you going to do old school, just like have a cigar in the fucking waiting room of the hospital, pacing back and forth?
My grandfather had 8 kids, never once fucking went to the hospital. He was just home.
you
Just
go.
send that shit home and it looks like me. Fix that pussy.
That's it.
Waiting for the phone call. Are you going to be in the delivery room?
I'm going to be, I already talked to her though, and this is what blows me away is that a lot of times, a lot of guys that have, friends of mine who have given birth, say that you'll be in there, you don't want to look, and then the doctor will go, help me. Which, what the, like, hold this leg up for me.
No. Well,
He's just trying to make you feel useful.
Yeah.
That's what nurses are for.
me and my
I'm not doing that.
me and my mother-in-law are our team when my wife's giving birth.
You saw it.
I was told to stay up near the shoulders.
Yeah.
Took a little peek.
I'm not
I took a little peek.
I'm not taking a peek. And you know what's really going to gross me out is the belly button falls off like 2 weeks
Oh, you're gonna find a fucking Slim Jim around your house.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
My dog's just gonna be chewing on something.
It gets extremely dark and crispy, and then it just falls off one day, and then you got a nice little fresh baby.
You gotta smell it.
There's around 17 of them around Anthony's apartment after a party.
Shut up.
You're gonna cut the cord?
No, I'm not cutting a cord.
You should. It's very, it's very grisly, though.
It's funny, too.
It's surprisingly very tough to cut.
What the? You get halfway through and you chicken out, and it's
That'd
just
be so funny. He's just going.
And then you wonder, how the fuck is that inside a woman? What the hell? They're aliens.
Yeah,
They're fucking aliens.
The
It's
placenta
really hard to cut.
is what's I heard is the.
They deliver that after.
You gotta
when
eat
that flops out and the blood just gushes out and that thing flops on the ground like a fucking Thanksgiving ham.
Great.
Some people eat it. Some people fucking bury it in their backyard.
Some people do it. Yeah.
Will you eat it?
We have chicks
Will
twat
I
looking like
eat
the
a
elevator
placenta?
from The Shining.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
I'm a fatso, Jim, but I'm not that. Not fatso.
I eat that shit.
I'm gonna be in there starving. Just give it to me.
Yeah.
Take a look at the placenta.
No.
It's fascinating.
You know, it's funny that
it's unbelievable. You're
that
like,
this-
how the fuck is this all in a woman?
I watched last night. I watched Dana White's surgery, which is fucking atrocious.
What kind of surgery?
Oh, he got that. What is that? What's the disease he has where he fucks up his equilibrium?
Dana White?
Yeah, you don't know. What is it?
I heard about this surgery.
I forget. Ask one of the fans. They know.
What, did he get dizzy or something?
And it fucks up his equilibrium. He gets he gets headaches. He has ringing tendonitis. I think
Vertigo?
tinnitus, and then, no, it's called Meniere. Fuck, I can't get the name. I'm sorry. Meniere's disease or something like that.
What?
He's got this crazy disease that it fucks him up. That's why he doesn't go to some of the shows.
Meninus disease.
Dana doesn't go to all the shows?
No, he has this disease that fucks him up, and he can't fly. You never heard him talk about this?
No,
one
never.
can fly.
And it's
Exactly, we're
you
people,
can't-
Bob.
You can't.
We're not fucking birds.
What, do you have wings implanted on them?
You can't cure it. I guess this is the only way you can kind of make it better. Is this surgery that could have. Like might have been able to have to learn to walk again.
Is it brain
If this
surgery?
No, it's behind the ear, and they cut something or take some bone out or something like that. It's on the video's online.
Is it the hammer, anvil, and stirrup bone?
They literally cut.
That's all I know about the ear.
I used to write.
I'll get it right
Is it
now.
something with the cochlea? The cochlea?
I used to get that one wrong all the time. I used to write syrup.
Syrup?
I really did.
The hammer, the syrup, and
Yeah, it
anvil?
was just stupid.
Can
you find the video?
I got it right now. It's so gross, this operation. But the bloody stuff, that stuff fucks me up, but it does. What makes me, if my wife shits during the birth, I'm throwing up on the
They do
pussy.
that?
Women shit, yes.
I don't have.
Snooky did,
I don't have
think,
that.
right?
If
Yeah, I
they
think
don't
she's
go to the
excited.
Meniere's
bathroom.
disease. Meniere, M-E-N-I-E-R-E.
Meniere's, yeah, Meniere's disease. Yeah, you didn't know he had that?
No.
Yeah, he's.
I don't talk to him like you do.
Man, I have
There it is right
brain.
here.
I have tinnitus.
Why is
Oh
this?
man, maybe I got that.
Please disable
I don't
your
want it.
ad blocker. What the fuck? Why is this computer?
Well, that's a rare disease.
Oh God. Who else
Like a
works
disease
here?
that's well done.
I like a disease.
What is it? What does it do? What else does it do?
It fucks up. It really
'Cause I don't
fucks
get
up your
headaches.
equilibrium.
But yeah,
Yeah, and you can't. Why you thinking you got it?
Intense disease.
Well,
It's
yeah.
intense
Every time
dizziness.
anything is mentioned on the show,
Yeah.
we all think
Intense
we have it.
dizziness?
That's why sometimes he doesn't go to events because he can't fly. He gets fucked up.
Lack of balance, hearing loss.
Yep.
They don't know what it is, but it's believed to be related to an increase in fluid
There it is,
pressure in
right.
the inner
Fluid.
ear.
There you go, right here. You ready? You want to see this shit?
Yeah. I'm not watching
Why?
Turn it this way.
because I can't watch surgeries.
I can watch
I get
surgeries,
sick.
but it does fuck me up. But no.
What's up, everybody? UFC 6 this
You want me to just
Saturday.
get to the surgery?
Yeah, we don't
my
need his
God.
fucking video blog.
I love his video blog. It's
No,
great.
I do-
Do you want to?
I don't mind it, but I wanna see the
This is
surgery.
actually funny when I've never seen somebody go out under anesthesia, and you see him trying to hold on, and his eyes just roll back into his fucking head. Watch this.
Wait, hold on, pause this for a second. I got a couple questions.
Yeah, go ahead.
How is he allowed to videotape his surgery?
Because he's Dana fucking White.
So he found people that said, "Fuck it, yeah, you can video."
Yeah. They're all in scrubs and they're all clean.
I know
and
it's on
shit,
the
yeah.
up and up, but a lot of times they don't want this shit in the operation.
Oh yeah, this is crazy. Watch this.
Let me see, Bob.
All right,
I
here
can't see. Turn the thing.
What does he do? He just goes right
Watch. He gives him the stuff.
Turn the monitor. I can't
look,
see.
Wait.
Oh, my
I can't
God.
see it.
Shut up.
All right, here you go.
Hang on, I'm getting it queued up, stoop.
No, you got it about cued.
Thank you.
There you go, Jimmy.
Wait, Sam.
Shut up. I can't get it queued up Well, it's facing you, you fucking muffin.
Hit play. What are
play.
you waiting
Right.
for?
There you go. Down. There you go.
Right there.
Watch his eyes.
He's being given some drugs. And then he's like, he's not bad. He's still okay.
He says waiting.
He's still there. Oh, wait, his face just changed.
It's burning.
They're giving him a little more.
This is how easy it is to kill people.
They're giving him a little more. Look, they're giving him three. They're giving him three big fucking
Here we go.
syringes
Here we go.
full.
1, 2. Look at his eyes.
rolling.
Drugs roll. He's gone.
That's it.
Wow.
No, he's still hanging in there.
All right, here you go.
Drugs are the best thing.
They're
Oh man,
taping him down.
prepping his area behind his ear, inside of his head.
Wow, they just tape.
Oh, I am not watching this,
What's
motherfucker.
that? Oh, they haven't cut yet. Okay.
There you go. Look how sharp this fucking scalpel
I
is.
am not watching.
They're just doing light little slices, right? Wow.
Look, watch this.
Fuck, they're carving his ear out.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. Watch. Oh, it gets worse.
Woo!
Wow.
How the fuck do they know how to do that?
You know how many fighters would probably like to do that and yell at him?
Holy shit, man.
Oh, it gets worse.
Do you think that would hurt if he was awake?
What? Watch it. Listen, watch this. Look at this. This ain't bad.
That's not that bad.
Listen.
No, I'm not watching.
They're chipping bone. You can hear the chipping bone.
get that.
They're chipping the bone.
I get queasy when I see this stuff.
Oh, now they got claws.
That sounds like wood shop.
Is that the fluid? Wait.
That sounds like wood shop.
How are they not
you not
fucking
look
up
at that?
everything?
Now,
How are
what
they
do
not
they do?
fucking up everything?
I said the same thing. How do you, if you,
They were
like,
just burning, drilling,
if you
cutting.
fuck up like in carpentry, you can just get another piece of wood. You can't get another piece of skull. Like,
Imagine the pressure.
Now, what are
You're
they-
the
what are
guy
they
that
doing?
has to make sure you don't fuck this up.
Yeah, what's the end game with this surgery?
Yeah, what do they do?
Like draining blood?
it's supposed to help him out. It's supposed to make it less. No, it doesn't cure it, but it helps
Now they're
it.
stitching up.
What does he just fucking
Yeah,
feel
and-
like he spun around 80 times and he tries to walk? Is that what he feels like?
Oh,
So like all
I
dizzy?
want to get him on the phone.
Is that it? Really? Like, you know, when you spin around, you try to walk, you're all
Yeah.
fucked up.
Yeah, I think it's the ringing sound, and he gets dizzy, and it's just unbearable.
What causes it?
Like, you're not supposed to do this surgery.
Look how perfect
This
the
surgery is
fucking...
very dangerous. Like, he could have had to learn how to walk again.
What did they do, by the way?
I think I don't know the.
I don't know.
You done?
You didn't see what they did? You just saw him grinding shit away. And
Dr. probably
Steve
up
would
now.
tell us.
How long of the surgery is it?
now look at him.
Watch the end though. The end is pretty rough.
Does he puke?
When nicked the tooth.
What?
His friend nicked the tooth.
Take this stupid thing off.
That guy right there. He's like missing a front
Hold on,
tooth.
that ear cup.
He calls him Nick the Tooth.
What has he got? His
He's
scar?
the ear cup.
It's fucking gnarly.
Taped to my forehead.
Yeah.
They stitched him up nice.
They stitched him up
Look at this.
great. Whoever did his surgery, you can't even see the scar.
Pretty funny.
Yeah.
How long ago was this?
Just wait.
This was last week.
Wow. Oh, really?
I think last week, or the week, or two. This is when before Brazil.
Well, this is where we unveil
Your hands clean?
my
call him
handiwork.
Nick the
Yeah, I
Tooth.
just showered.
Well,
My hands
could he
are full.
find a fucking more frightening guy to pull his bandage off?
I know, right?
Jesus.
Why don't you
I
just
do
yank it
not.
off?
The main thing is
Elliot asking if somebody's hands are clean.
I love
main
how, you
thing
know,
is not to-
UFC
The main
guy
thing is not to
just
pull the ear
pull
off
tape off of
again.
his head.
Because your hands clean. I just took a shower, and then as soon as I did that, I took a shit. Now I'm taking the bandages off his fuck.
You can feel the air. Don't take the tape off. There should be tape back
Yes,
there.
there is. I'm
Holding
just
his
taking
ear
the
on.
dressing off.
It's fucking.
Oh, my God.
That's not bad.
Damn it!
That's not bad. He's just pulling
I
the
don't
dressing
care.
off.
I don't like any of this stuff.
Wow.
Fine.
Yeah.
That's
Gives me the
amazing.
heebie-jeebies.
As long as poo doesn't come out of his ear, I'm
amazing.
okay.
That's
Is my
fine.
ear all blood?
Why isn't he swollen?
Just be cool. This is
I guess you just don't
there you
swell in
go.
that area?
That's it, bro.
The cochlea.
That's where I cut the ear, right here. And I removed it. I pulled it off.
He's
I
lying.
dropped it a few times.
He's not even going to have a scar that you'll
How does it
notice.
feel?
It's behind his ear.
Dropped it a few times.
Holy
Wow, way.
fuck.
Is that crazy?
That
You
is
still
pretty-
seem kind of doped up there.
I'd love to know what they did to him.
And how long of a surgery?
We might have someone that could explain the surgery.
Yeah,
You
I
never
can.
know with this
Dr.
shit.
Steve.
Yeah.
Dr. Sani, it looks like.
Dr. Sadie. What about Dr. Steve?
Could you bring me a gift?
Sani.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, hi. This is Dr. Sani. I'm your nose and throat. And basically, what this Meniere disease is in your ear. Your ear is actually how your body can balance you. So when you're walking upright, the way you know what is upright, what is left, what is right, your ear has these little canals in it, semicircular canals. You have these little crystals called otoliths. And the otoliths are in liquid. So imagine like a little bit of crystal that's inside of a liquid. If you turn the liquid one way, the crystal will move up. If you turn it the other way, it'll move down. And that's how you know what is up and down. These people that have these crystals that kind of dislodge from an accident or genetic component have terrible balance. Like they can get out of bed, the whole room is spinning, they have no idea what it is. And it also affects the ear. So like you were saying, it's called tinnitus, which is ringing of the ear. They also have a difficulty of balance, and the last thing they have is sensory neural hearing loss. So what we can do is we can do
what?
Sensory neural hearing loss.
What?
I just want to say, I'm a big fan. You guys are amazing. You make my computer work really good.
Thank you, buddy. So what do they do?
So what do they do? Yeah, how do they fix them?
What do they fix?
So there's various surgeries. The biggest actually way to cure it, and you guys are going to be like, come on, is actually you can do a salt restriction diet, and you'll be like, what is that? Well, that'll affect your fluid, the density of the fluid in the middle ear. That's the first thing you do. As a doctor, you always want to do least invasive, most invasive.
Oh.
So the first thing to do is fluid balancing and like salt restriction. After that, we can do advanced ear surgery, cochlear surgery, where we actually go in and we try to reposition the crystals of the otoliths better in the ear. Very advanced surgery where we go behind the ear where the mastoid is. You can drill the hole, and you can go back into the semicircular canal and kind of reposition stuff.
Ooh.
The success rate varies on the patient's compliance after surgery, and it gets dirty. You have to clean back there because that's very prone to infections and things like that. But that's more for advanced stages of disease.
Okay, you could actually become have to learn how to walk again. It could, after the surgery, it could go right. It's very risky surgery.
No,
his phone sucked. So I have no idea what he said.
It's risky, right?
They get in there and rearrange the crystals.
What?
Oh, they're rearranging the crystals.
No.
All right.
What?
Oh, it's a poor phone.
All right. Thank you, son.
Thanks very much, Doc.
That happened when I smashed up the Mustang. I fucking took a big jolt and I was dizzy for like a week later while the crystals had to reposition themselves. Yeah,
I hope you don't
but I was all
like Superman's house.
Or the alcohol wear off.
Well, that's true. Well, I compensated. I figure if I'm dizzy naturally and then I drink, it equals it out.
Alcohol took 2 weeks to wear off.
I had to rearrange the crystal decanter at my bar and put it towards my mouth.
Yeah, decanter.
We're gonna do a quick break because
guys.
these guys are on the way and we got to do some live reads. John Jones and Chael Sonnen are next. Stay there.
The Opie and Anthony Show. Opie and Anthony. On Sirius XM. Sirius XM. This is the Opie and Anthony Show.
All right, we might have a couple minutes to do this.
Yeah.
Bobby informed us during the break that he had a taste test.
Yeah, on my podcast.
Fucking sick.
One of my friends had a baby, and his wife was gracious enough to donate some milk. And then we had almond milk, 2%, and breast milk, and we all did a taste test. And you know what the best milk was?
What?
Breast milk.
Oh,
You're such
How did you not puke?
You're a
You're
liar.
not stuck on beep, beep, beep.
Because psychologically it was in
You're
milk.
a liar.
It tastes like the bottom of the cereal bowl when you
No.
That's how
kind of
sweet.
cereal?
it
No.
is. Honey grams.
That's
Yeah.
good.
It
Bobby.
was so sweet.
I had breast milk ice cream. Pat Duffy's sister had a baby,
Right.
so we made ice cream out of her breast milk.
Right.
It was some of the best ice cream I ever tasted for the first second,
And then
it was completely horrific after that. It
I mean,
tasted
my-
like sweat and mothballs and just stale. It was it just tasted dusty.
My tongue swelled up.
Swelled
No,
up.
I'm kidding.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Swelled up.
Jesus
No,
Christ.
You really liked it.
It tasted because I thought it was going to taste.
It didn't turn
fucking medicinal. You know what I mean? Like it was going to taste disgusting. It was so sweet, sweeter than almond milk. And
the whole way.
I am fucking scared.
Yeah, I don't want a woman's sugar.
No.
You didn't get a second wave of taste that was horrendous?
No.
Wow.
Maybe the diet was different.
It's like some kind of cannibalism weird thing.
Where do you think fucking milk comes from? Out of a bottom of a cow. I'd rather drink it off of a human than a fucking animal.
No, you wouldn't. Would you rather have human fucking steak than fucking
That's a good
cow
point,
steak?
Bob.
Wow.
Stop
it. Let's not get carried.
A pork chop instead of a fucking E-Rock chop?
Wow, gotcha.
I'd rather have an E-Rock chop.
I know, you'll be full.
Can we drink your wife's breast milk?
No.
Bring some in.
I'll tell you why, because I got home and my wife got really fucking angry at me for doing that.
She got mad. Why?
Yeah, I don't know.
She thought you were gay.
What? Doesn't even make sense.
I know.
It was a good shot, though.
Is it cheating?
You were cheating with someone
Yeah.
else's breast milk?
Someone
It was
else's
a
breast
weird.
milk? That's
It was a
cheating.
weird thing. Yeah, she was like,
cheating.
"What the fuck are you doing? Don't do that." She got really angry.
Yeah.
She got mad.
This
She got
fucking
mad.
guy. I'm going to kick his
She
fucking
never gets
ass.
mad at that shit.
I'm going to kick this guy's ass.
Looks big.
Which guy?
Bring Chael's going to come in.
Here you go.
Chael Sonnen would
John's
fuck
on his way.
you up.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
Hey, man.
Hey, Chael, what's up,
Good to
man?
see you.
Take a
Opie,
seat.
Anthony,
Take a
Bob
seat.
Kelly, Jim
What's up,
Norton.
man?
How are you, man? Nice to meet you.
Yeah, take a seat.
Take a seat.
Yeah, they said John's on his way, so we figured we'll just get you in first.
Oh, yeah?
You changed your Twitter pic.
Yeah, I did.
Jimmy.
The other one was
I
too.
like the one that was like
Oh, nice.
verified.
Mike falls out of the mic stand.
That was a gangster move by you.
Yeah,
I'm,
yeah.
still I'm still verified, but I changed it. I think it was creeping people out. I don't remember what it was, but one of my photos. Can we fix this mic? So
It was a classic photo,
Sam.
It was.
It was good.
Yeah, pull that mic
What
over.
other mic we using today?
We're actually on the air. We're actually on the air, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the smug, irritated look on your face as you held it up. That's what I wrote.
Oh, the verified one. You're right.
You're like verified. Yeah, where you held the word verified.
Yeah, that was over my toilet. I actually did that.
Very nice.
Got over
I
my,
did not know.
I got over my toilet when I wrote verified on a bunch of things, and just finally got my. Yeah.
Yeah, he did get verified after a while, so I guess it worked.
It's an oddly empowering thing when Twitter says that you are who you say you are.
It's not easy.
No.
I had to go through Dana.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, Dana hooked me up.
I was
cool.
with the CMO of Tap Out, who's cronies with the CMO at Twitter.
Right.
And he wouldn't take his word.
And
He's like, look, I know I've known you a long time, but just because you say it's him doesn't make it
really?
him. Yeah.
Wow.
Apparently they
crazy.
charge big money. They charge, I know one celebrity had to pay $15,000 to get verified. And
Holy shit. That's crazy.
Wow. Yeah.
Isn't there a way to do it like
I've
your
always
manager
wondered.
calls or something?
The UFC ponied up a bunch of why, because the UFC can do it like that.
Yeah.
But I've always wondered how.
I went to
I
the
know.
Twitter offices in San Francisco. O&A fan. I was doing a show there, and he was like, "You want to come by?" And he let me come up and have lunch at the Twitter offices, and then I was
you
like,
get verified?
I go, "Can you verify me?" He goes, "I'll see what I can do." And then, like, at the end of the week, I was verified. But this was before, like, when nobody knew what verified meant.
Sure.
By the way,
know what I mean?
we're all so much more important than you people out there. I just want to let that out there. We're verified. You people aren't. We laugh at you.
We are live, yeah.
Oh yeah, we're on. Don't worry about it.
This is our show.
You just walk in and we go. We go.
Unaware. Hello, everybody.
Isn't that great how it works? It's a good thing you didn't say something that you might have
It is
regretted.
true.
Yeah.
It is,
It happens.
We were just
yeah.
watching Dana White's ear surgery.
Oh,
Have you seen that video yet?
No, I haven't, but
Holy
I'm
fuck.
familiar.
Yeah, it gives me the heebie-jeebies.
I
I
don't know
can't
how
watch
you learn
that
how to
shit.
do that as a profession.
I guess they do it on dead bodies first.
Yeah, but someone has to make that incision, and they can't fuck that up.
He's such a soldier, man.
That's
I
terrible.
contacted
Crazy.
him
There it is.
when he was in the hospital
I'm not watching it.
because I needed something business related. I contacted. He took the call, granted my request. I hung up and found out where he was, and I'm like, oh, geez. So I texted him and said, I am so sorry. I didn't know where you were. Good luck and all that. Writes me right back. No problem. Still working. Call him the next day just to check on him. Now, I knew he wouldn't answer his phone. He's very busy, but I wanted him to at least see my name and his missed call. Let him know he was being thought of. He took the call. He was on his way home.
With his bad
Holy
ear, too,
shit.
probably. No,
Headed to catch a plane. Headed back to Vegas. Worked.
Unbelievable.
That's crazy.
That is
He's
crazy.
an animal.
Look at this.
Yeah,
thing.
he is.
Oh, God, I'm not
Look
watching
at
that.
drilling and burning.
You can't watch it either.
No, I'm not that guy. I can't watch that shit.
But you could do what you do, but you can't watch that. That's so weird to me.
I can do neither. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're really on.
Yeah, we
you
are.
still don't believe it, do you?
It's a very casual thing. It feels like it's...
Look, the light's on
Yeah,
behind
yeah.
you. It says on air.
We do,
There you go.
we do a
can't-
very casual talk show.
Well, it's official then.
Yes.
It's official.
What are you weighing now? You look a little bigger.
About 228. And I was just tipped off that Del Frisco's is making the best steak in New York City. Is that true?
Below us, it's pretty damn good.
Including over Smith & Lewinsky. The gentleman that I was with told me Smith & Lewinsky's
downstairs.
Downstairs. I like both, but yeah, Del Frisco is amazing.
I think Del Frisco is much better. Porterhouse is much better than
Porterhouse
too.
Del Frisco is just a nice restaurant overall. You should check it out.
Yeah, I've been to a couple. I just haven't been to one in New York City.
You gotta watch what you're eating before a fight.
Yeah, but I used to fight at a weight class known as middleweight, which is 185 pounds.
Yeah.
I've now moved up 20 pounds, so I'll have a little.
Is that a disadvantage? Is that a disadvantage? Like moving
They're
up?
so close. I don't.
Yeah,
think so.
yeah.
Are you going to be fat? Are you going to be? You were faster at 185. Now that you have that extra 20 pounds on, is that going to slow you down?
Yeah. Well, and see what he said. Yeah, see, it's not always a size is not an advantage. It's a big misunderstanding.
Oh, okay.
It's a disadvantage. I'll remind you that Muhammad Ali won the world title at 198 pounds. Mike Tyson in his prime was only 220.
Right. Yeah.
We just say the bigger guy is tougher. I think that started on the playground and kids got beat up. It was easier to explain to their parents, well, the guy was bigger than me. But it's not a reality. The smaller guy usually has a little bit of an advantage.
Yeah, you don't want to say this little fucker really kicked my ass at school today.
185, not only are they strong and big, they're also fast as lightning. Because you look at the 145s, they're fucking crazy. They can literally do flips and they're crazy fast. But then you go to 185 and they're fast and powerful. And the heavyweights, I mean, some of these guys they walk in at 260.
Have you seen the 125-pound class?
Jesus.
Yeah,
it's unbelievable.
It's lightning. I mean,
it's lightning.
It's like watching women fight because women just go in and fuck it. They just start beating the shit out of each other, and it's over. And the little guys do the same thing. Very exciting.
But it's hard to keep up with. Like when you said it's hard to see. It's literally hard to see what they're doing. It's so quick.
Man.
What the heck just happened?
Are you worried about Jones at all? I mean, I guess you're not because you're fighting him. But like, do you worry you're moving up a little bit? And like, he's a good fighter, man, and you have no regard. Like, you're not afraid of him at all.
Afraid, I don't know if I would use that word. I acknowledge what you just said. He's fantastic. He's a very rare talent. You know, he's hitting moves out there that I can see, but I don't know what the heck they're called. I could never commentate his fight like Joe Rogan does because I don't know what it's called. So he's doing techniques that have never been done. He's literally innovating on the spot, which is really rare for a sport that's been around this long. To come up with new techniques.
How do you defend against something like that?
His elbow punches are amazing.
Crazy.
Yeah, he leads with an elbow punch.
Like you're on the ground and his arms are so long, he's like punching with his elbow, which is just really awful.
And he throws them on sharp, long, skinny elbows.
Like Chris Rock elbows.
His last fight, he was actually throwing them standing up as a punch.
Oh man,
which was crazy. He was just like
how the fuck?
Yeah, like an actual jab hitting somebody he was hitting him in the chin with an elbow.
Yeah, like a Mars,
which is crazy.
2 fights. I believe you're referring. He took on a gentleman named Rashad Evans.
Yeah, that's it. You're right. Rashad. He actually almost knocked him out with an elbow standing up.
Yeah. And then he hit him with another one, and then another one. Yeah.
Wow.
Weidman did that too. His last fight, he actually knocked somebody clean the fuck out.
He sure did
with an elbow standing.
Weidman's nasty. He's an East Coast guy.
Yeah, he's out here. His home got fucked up with Sandy.
Yeah.
Yeah, really bad. His whole neighborhood. Yeah, he's a big guy. He hurt his knee, but he's coming back too. But he wants Anderson.
He wants Anderson, yeah. And I think he's rightfully the #1 contender. I don't think he's the box office draw to make Anderson agree.
Right.
Which is unfortunate, but I think Chris can fix that real quick. Maybe jumps in there with Vitor, gets his name out there in a couple of main events.
He's like the Frankie Edgar type of personality, like that, Bruce Springsteen.
Sure.
I'm blue collar, hardworking guy.
Yeah.
Instead of Anderson's just a fucking superstar. Yeah. I love that he called him on he knows how to speak English.
Yeah.
But then he kept speaking Portuguese, but now he speaks English all the time. He
doesn't want to have to do any interviews. He doesn't want to talk to anybody. So as soon as it's time to do an interview, I'd love to help you, but only Portuguese today.
We had him in and I was worried. I'm like, are we going to be able to talk to him? And he was fine.
Yeah, we did all right?
Yeah. How fucked up is that? Yeah. That he just, no, you know how to speak English. You just called him up. Is that going to be hard for you that now you're doing the show with John? You kind of not that you're pals, but you're more friendly than you were. And then Anderson and other people you fought, you've had this, not hatred, but this, angst against him to go in there and beat the shit out of him. But now you guys kind of hang out, you're doing press together. Is that going to be harder for you to muster up the, I'm going to beat the shit out of you mentality?
It was a surprise. I genuinely didn't like John Jones.
Yeah.
Based on nothing. Based on, knowing him through the media a little bit, seeing him around. And, man, I had him all wrong. He's a very nice guy. He's approachable. He's a hardworking, nice guy. But no, I mean, competition's competition. I will do everything I can to beat him. He'll do the same thing back. I won't hold it against him. Shake hands and live with the result either way. But yeah, you're right. Anderson's, that's a tough one for me to swallow.
Yeah,
we
were there. Me and Jimmy were there.
Yeah, thank you for that. I knew you guys were there.
Yeah, we sat right behind your mom, and it was weird because we usually go to the fights and just like fucking kill him. And we were rooting for you, but to look at your mom, it was like, oh my god, this is real. Like this is. Yeah. She was sad,
Yeah. Well, that's life, She's been happy plenty of times too, but I mean that's the way it goes. Yeah, it's sports. You put it all on the line for sure, especially in this sport.
Yeah.
I sat behind Shogun's, family when John beat him, and there was people in his family crying. I mean, it's like, oh yeah, there's a real person.
Oh, John Jones is into the studio.
Hey,
how are you, man?
I'm doing good. Sorry, guys.
That's all good.
It's colored people's time.
That's okay. 50 Cent was here. He actually was early today.
Oh, yeah. Okay, use that excuse.
Yeah, he was fucking cool. Definitely.
Did 50 Cent come through here?
Yeah, he was cool as hell.
Earlier.
He's done our show a couple times.
Is he going to start promoting boxing? Is that
he is.
Get into that with him?
Yeah. No, we didn't ask him. He's promoting a workout book.
No, but he is.
But yeah, he's going to start doing that. He's fucking
new company,
badass,
TMT, is licensed boxing promoter.
Cool. Doesn't he have like a
new thing?
Him and Mayweather were close, and like now they're not close. I mean,
yeah, that's fake. That's so. If you're gonna do a media stunt, you can't do it as blatant as him. 50 Cent, who's generally pretty on top of a stunt. I mean, what an insult he had for his audience to think anyone was going to buy it. Well, apparently one guy did.
Yes, I certainly did.
What a joke. Hey, we're going to promote boxing, and hey, let's get a fight going. We both have a bunch of Twitter followers. It's a joke. It's like 50. You got to stop, man. People can be fooled, but you can't do it this blatantly.
Oh, Jimmy.
I can't get
look the fool now.
I really am a gullible ass.
I can't watch boxing anymore because of De La Hoya, and they found those pictures of him dressed as a woman. I have like a new show on FX.
Yeah, like on Fuel. Yeah, he's come up with
something. On Fuel.
Yeah. What is his final state? I realize what had happened there, but what did he say? Listen, that's photoshopped, and I'm never going to talk about it again.
No, he couldn't.
It's happened twice.
I'll tell you the genius of her attorney. They were going to sue him for defamation because they were saying that she's saying she's lying. So her attorney said, "Oh, okay, we'll sue you for defamation for calling her a liar." And then you're swearing under oath, so they settled. I don't think he's ever actually said. It was just...
But officially, he's still saying Photoshop.
So what was he wearing this time?
Yeah.
It was I know exactly.
Fishnets.
I've masturbated to it twice.
We got a color? What color?
I'll tell you off air what an ex-girlfriend told me once about him, and wow, years before that came out, she told me something. I was like, she's full of shit. She never fucked him. I'm like, oh boy, I guess she did.
But in his defense, though, and granted, it's a little weird that he's cross-dressing, but that's where it ends. It's only a little weird. I mean, he didn't commit a crime. He didn't go hurt or humiliate. Yeah, he got a little egg on his face.
He's having a little fun with his chick or something like that.
Why not?
Fucking around.
Sure, the guy got a nice physique.
Yeah,
we don't really get it.
We've all
done
slipped
it,
the
right?
girl's panties on at some point of another, and the girl's around like, look how silly that looks, right, guys?
Yeah.
But that's usually over your head or something,
I've always just
putting them on a little bit.
Oh, you guys wore them.
He might have taken it a little too far. Holy fuck.
Well, you know what it is? He's such an alpha male. He's Oscar De La Hoya. He's like, it's like, how do you, some people just like the most submissive women sexually are like dominant, smart women. So he's a dominant alpha male. It's like, that's where he probably lets go and just
Thank God
gives it up.
Thank God it was at the end of his career, though.
Needs a break.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be the boss in bed.
What if you found out one of you guys was, like to cross-dress? I mean, wouldn't you bring that up at the fucking press conference?
I guess, but I don't really get. I don't know that lifestyle. What that mean? Like, what is it? You just put on some women's clothes and
whatever makes you feel sexy.
Well,
It'd be funny if he pulled down his pants and he had some nice underwear on right now.
There's some fashions from around the world that I look at and go, man, I think that's women's clothing, but that doesn't mean he's cross-dressing.
Right.
It means he's a bad dresser.
Dutch men underwear.
Dutch men.
Yeah, they have those little silky
How do you know?
Yeah, well, I went to Amsterdam a couple times.
Okay.
Well, it's
Don't
not.
wanna know.
It's not gay if you're just wearing the clothing. Because Ed Wood said it made him feel closer to women. He's like, it just makes me feel. I like to wear women's clothes. And the transvestite is different than the transsexual. I don't want to dominate the whole interview, but we could really spend a long time talking about this.
Yeah, very confusing. All that stuff.
He knows a lot.
John, Chael was talking about you and you guys get along a little bit. Is he a different guy than you thought he was going to be?
Yeah, oh, absolutely, man. Chael's actually a pretty solid character. When it's time for him to promote a fight, man, he's going to do a phenomenal job. This guy will say whatever comes to his mind, and it was a style I wasn't used to at first. But I mean, I see some value in it. I actually watched my very first WWE show just like a few nights ago. I watched it from the very start to the end, and I was like, let me take a little notes here. I think there's a little entertainment factor that our sport could use, and so I think it's refreshing.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
The Rock is
I'd like
the
to
shit.
see you guys.
Oh, I loved watching The Rock.
Rock
I was just watching the one where he came back recently.
Yeah.
And he was talking to that MC Punk.
CM Punk.
Whatever.
The Rock's going to take a beating on Sunday at the hands of CM Punk, as a matter of fact. The Rock is going down. The J.O.B. is coming to Phoenix.
You really think that he's going to beat The Rock?
It doesn't matter what you think.
The Rock.
He should beat The Rock. I know he's better than The Rock.
You know what The Rock is thinking, my friend?
We'll see what happens.
The Rock is going to come into the
Sam's
stadium
masturbating.
and The Rock.
Keep going. You're on fire.
I know,
Don't
I
stop.
can't.
I like where you're headed with this.
It's just not me. It's just not me.
Wasn't CM going to walk you in or something? And Vince said no, like he was going to walk you in when you were fighting.
Yeah,
someone, right?
in Chicago. Well, I was going to fight Michael Bisping in Chicago, which is where Punk is from. So yeah, CM was going to walk me in. It was all set up, and
That would be cool.
and Vince pulled the plug on it.
Vince pulled the plug.
Vince sees where UFC
So Dana
is.
allowed that, right?
Dana was for it. Yeah,
That's
He probably
cool.
does see it as a competition and stuff.
That's
Yeah.
too bad.
Dude,
Maybe if I could own your name.
If I
own your name, I'll let you go.
Yeah.
it would be.
I wouldn't mind making a guest appearance on there sometime.
WWE?
If they don't mind my chicken legs.
You
I
both
got the upper body.
You guys both got called out by Vitor the other
package.
night, right? After he beat Bisping.
Wait, what happened, Bobby?
Yeah,
You caught that.
You both got called. He got called out. I mean, he called out. He wanted you, but he basically called you out too. But you took a picture of you. I think it was in like a Hilton Suites.
Yeah, I was at a hotel.
Extended stay because I noticed the little magnets on the door. Like I have a dog.
How many hotels do you stay at?
Oh, dude, too many. I know.
Yeah.
I was like, I think I stayed in that room.
I found it hilarious. My buddy caught a perfect picture of a genuine laugh. I didn't even take him seriously. I was at no point in time was he close to winning that fight outside of that armbar. And I mean, that was the first minute of the first round, and outside of that was a 24-minute butt whooping. So I was just like.
And the ultimate irony is he lost by an armbar.
Yeah,
he keeps talking about the armbar he almost had, but he lost
shit.
by an armbar.
I was just like, man, don't call me out like that. You talk to Chael with that.
Yeah, it was a little bit confusing. Yeah,
They called him a champion. He was a champion versus champion.
right.
And he was like, it's so funny to watch.
Champion.
Chael, he does the after show, and he goes from, you're a great announcer. You're really one of the best announcers on the show. But then you go into your character in the show, in and out of it flawlessly, and you turn to the camera, you had a rhyme, and you just snapped on Vitor, and then
I
we're
really
right back.
appreciate that. This is actually blown away. John and I do these things all the time, but we're very seldomly with actual fans, just guys that play like fans. So this is pretty refreshing, guys. I'm going to tell you. I mean, you're even watching the Fuel post shows.
Oh,
Nobody does that. I mean, that's outstanding. That did not come out right. Plenty of people watch the post show. What I just met, not a lot of guys that we speak to in this atmosphere.
They never used to have that, and that's the best way if you don't know the sport to become a fan of the sport is to watch the pre and post shows, because that's where you guys give all the information. They do it with every other sport. They never did it with UFC. You saw the fight and that's it. And now that they do it, it's fucking great because you learn about fighters and things that you really didn't know about. You know, yeah. And they have you're on UFC tonight too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, which is it's hard to get fighters who can speak. I'm not. How do I say this without getting my ass kicked?
Yeah.
No, we get it. We know what you mean.
Who can speak well in front of a camera? That's a hard job to do.
Have some personality, yeah.
But have personality, but also read a teleprompter or write some stuff and speak flawlessly and go through the. Some guys you can see that this is their last time going to be on this fucking show. You know what I mean? This is a one and done for because he stuttered through. Sure, but But Chael is flawless. And then the girl,
cool,
too.
yeah.
What's her name? Karen's really good, too.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah, and Ariel Helwani is...
Ariel's great.
I love Ariel.
Ariel's great because Ariel created a job for himself. If you guys know who this is, he was actually just voted the same place where John won for the second year in a row Fighter of the Year. Ariel for the second year in a row won Reporter of the Year. But this guy got a journalist degree out of college, started his own website, and just stayed after it, just created a job. And next thing you know, he's the right-hand man to the PR at Zuffa, and he's
not many sports do that.
Reporter of the Year.
Pay attention to the reporters. And
no, it's true.
Yeah, he's really good.
And he'll actually ask questions that I probably wouldn't have the balls to. I've seen him in a few interviews ask questions that weren't really pleasant, so he doesn't just lob in softballs.
He almost got slapped by Diaz.
Yeah.
Both of them.
And Rampage threatened him.
Rampage.
Yeah.
Actually did slap him.
James Toney
yeah.
fired up and walked away. And
you had a great tweet about Rampage. We said that somebody is avoiding fights because actually it wasn't about Rampage. I don't know who it was about, but you said that some fighter's avoiding fights because his contract's running out, but his name rhymes with Menton Maxon or something like that.
Yeah. Jenton Quaxon. I can't say his name for legal reasons. But he's ducking fighters.
Smart ass remark.
And why does he want your kick? He wants one of your kicks outlawed. What, your quad kick? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, the oblique kick. Joe Rogan named it.
The spinning elbow, too.
I don't know. He's a wuss. He's a wuss. I mean, he's like, he has the tough guy persona, but he complains about anything that doesn't go in his field. My contract. He wants to take me down, and that's not real fighting. And
shit.
He's such a baby.
Really?
He's a baby.
It's unbelievable. John's got this nasty kick, and he throws it right to your oblique. Now, if he's on the kneecap, it's illegal. That isn't relevant. It doesn't go to the kneecap. He throws it right above, and it's so deadly and it's hard. You know, it's a really hard blow to land. It's spot on.
Where it would
So
hurt
Rampage
like that.
wants it banned. That move's illegal. Why? Because it works.
Yeah,
that's
great
kind of the point here, Paige.
Have you ever missed that kick though and hit him in the kneecap?
No, not too
really.
often. No, I practice it all the time. All the time. That's a beauty.
I think I felt. I felt that kick when you were in one time. You put what did you?
I've done everything to you.
Yeah, you put you put the shin in my. Was that kind of like that kick?
Yeah, it's
the worst thing I've ever felt in my life.
Jimmy has been fucking abused by just about every fighter.
I would take like one little shot just to see what because I
got choked out.
No, I'm not actually. Well, a little bit of
enjoys it a little too much.
But that's not why I do it. I'm not. It's not.
We
a
have so many
pleasure.
clips of him in some type of a head.
Not even a little bit. It
where it's just like goes.
Get you
choked out. He taps in like a second. It's like this.
But that leg kick, that blow to the leg, I was like literally. I was like, I'm going to vomit. I thought I was going to vomit. It was such a weird. Your system is not used to taking that. Dude,
I love John was like, does it get you going a little, Jimmy? You get a little. You fill up a little bit when we check in. When us big men come in here and put our arms around your neck.
There's something beyond just curiosity with Jimmy.
But no, I'm telling you, it really is. As a fan, you never. The first time I did it, BJ Penn was in, and we were just talking about arm bars. And I'm like, I want to see what one is like because you watch them, and I've never felt that. I want to see on a mild level, a level 1. What is that? So he just fucking flipped his legs up, and I was like, oh my God, that fucking hurts a lot.
It hurts so good.
It makes me respect the fighters even more, though. It's like the fact that I have felt like that choke, and the fact that you guys fight through that shit and don't just go, all right, I'm out, is amazing to me.
It absolutely is.
You'd want to tap out immediately out of just self-preservation.
And they're doing it joking around, but to actually have a guy doing it because he really wants to knock you unconscious is mind-boggling to me. I mean, I've been doing a little working out lately, which is fairly obvious.
Yeah, I've seen that.
That's clear. That's clear.
Fairly obvious.
Looking at the two men, and then there's Jimmy. It looks like Make-A-Wish.
Really?
Yeah, Bob,
really?
why?
Why? You look like a little boy. That's
so
all.
true. That's what makes it
I
fun.
know, it's very hurtful.
I'm looking this way, and you don't quite fit in either there, Bobby.
This is the evolution of Jimmy.
It looks like the three of us are trying to balance your weight out.
I remember when you fought Silva. I remember the most uncomfortable I've ever been in my life. One of the times is where you just lost, and Jimmy wanted a photo with you so bad.
No,
after we went up right after the fight, we went up the stairs, and you just started eating because you probably haven't eaten in fucking 2 days.
Sure. Yeah, he hadn't lost. That was after the weigh-in. That was the weigh-in.
No, it was after the fight.
We did it both times.
After the weigh-in.
We did it both times.
No, we wanted.
We
wanted
did
to
it
get
both
Chael
times.
a comment. We were doing commentary.
Yeah.
Good memory.
It was after the fight. I remember after the fight because he was sweating and he was like, I remember you out of your breath, and we were up in the bleachers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
And you were like, just hang out. It might happen. I'm like, dude, he just lost. But he was like, oh, and I had the camera. Because what am I going to do?
I'm telling you, I have a photo with Chael. What I wanted to get was, the first day we wanted to get some commentary. And I've never been back behind after the weigh-in, and you were just shoveling fruit. And you weren't talking to anybody, because they said whatever it is you have to do, but you were barehanded eating fruit. And you said hello on your way down, but I didn't even ask you a question, because I'm like, nah, he's obviously in that place. I don't know what that's like.
The fruit place.
Yeah, the fruit place. Yes. I guess I should have understood it. I certainly didn't.
Fruit place. Right. They'll never mess a man when he's
in his fruit place.
His fruit.
And how much weight will you guys put back on? Like, that's amazing to me that you're just kind of like rehydrating your bodies. And how much will you put back on that next day?
I do about 17. You do about 20, yeah.
Whoa. What, 20 pounds you can do?
Yeah, 20 pounds.
Wow.
In one day?
20, 25, yeah.
That's great. But it comes out in one day, too. We got to take it out the day before. So, yeah, you have to put it back in or you're going to fight dehydrated.
Holy shit, that's amazing. Out there.
Yeah.
You're a heavyweight when you're fighting at middleweight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys are both heavyweights when you're fighting.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Wow.
But doesn't that mess you up? Aren't
you hear that, Cain Velasquez? You hear that? Do you hear me? Do you hear what John Jones is saying right now?
Oh, no.
John Jones wants you, Cain. John Jones isn't having it. I wish I was better at it.
You had me, man. I was hooked.
Will you give me crap talking lessons?
I thought it was pretty good. That was good.
You got to watch The Rock a little more. That's all.
I know. I got to watch
a little bit.
I was inspired. I don't got it down yet.
Do you want to fight Cain?
No, I would fight him if I was a little bigger, but I have no intentions of fighting him anytime soon.
Were you guys surprised at the Dos Santos fight and how he dominated him? I couldn't believe it.
I was surprised, dude.
I was more surprised when Dos Santos knocked him out that time. I really thought Cain was the best fighter. Dos Santos is so good, though. He really is. I underestimated him. I'm not going to do that anymore.
Dos Santos just had that it factor. It seemed like everybody he touches just goes down. He does great against wrestlers with his takedown defense. He kicks strikers' butts. I just thought he had it against every style, and obviously I was right.
He said that he had a lot of problems though because he broke his girl and he was all messed up mentally. And
he broke up with his girl.
That's what he said. He said one of the reasons why he lost the fight. He said that his girl and him had some issues going into the fight. Psychologically, he was all fucked up going into the fight. That's what he's saying now. I mean,
sure. I would suggest that in addition to that, getting pummeled about the chest, neck, head, and face had something large to do with it.
You gotta love Chael.
But yes, it could have been the breakup, sure.
You think it was the combination of the breakup and the fists?
Yes. But you couldn't wait till after the fight to start that shit?
Yeah, I believe them too. That's what women do.
Yeah.
They wait to the worst time. I heard one time with Del before a fight, his girlfriend threw an ashtray at him or something. Years ago. It's like
bitches.
They're the worst women.
You couldn't wait. The hell are they one more day?
Yeah. I loved after the Anderson fight too, man. This is why I love Chael so much. It was they would say, well, he grabbed your shorts, and instead of taking that and going, yeah, he victim, you're like, I grabbed shorts, he grabbed shorts. Like, who cares?
We all grab shorts.
We all grab shorts. Yeah. It's like the chains in football. When it's all said and done, it evens out. Sometimes it doesn't go your way, but that's just the way.
Yeah, but that spinning back fist was like as soon as you
back fail.
When you fell on your butt and you were wedged into the cage, I was like, "Fuck!" You had that look like, "Fuck me."
Yeah. I actually thought it was well executed. Anderson just ducked so fast.
He did get out of the way.
It made you look extremely slow and uncoordinated.
He's getting the hang of it. He's getting the hang of it.
He's got a lot better.
Yeah, he is. He's getting it down now. Well done, John. Well done.
I'm warming up. Remember, I was late.
And he lured me in with the initial compliment where I was like, "Oh man," and then he beats me over the head.
That was very Chael of you.
Yeah, that was. Well done.
Thank you. I don't know. Should I say thank you?
Back fisted.
And when is your fight happening?
April 27th.
It's in Jersey too.
Prudential Center.
And you guys are the guys that are on this season are 185, correct?
Yes.
Well, yes, that's correct. The guys on this season are at 185, but if maybe I misunderstood your question, they're going to fight on the 13th of April, not on the same card as John and I. Is that what you were asking?
Well, I was going to get to that, but yeah, I mean, you're not doing light heavyweights, you're doing 185.
Yeah, we did middleweights, correct, 185.
Right.
Did you guys watch the show last night?
No.
I got into a big fight with my wife because she was supposed to record it, but she recorded
you're blaming it on the wife,
Justified.
too.
No, I seriously, I was really freaking angry.
And he was too busy trying breast milk, too.
I did not know. No. I forgot it was on.
We get up at 4:30.
How is Justified? Is that pretty good?
It's a real. I
DVR'd it.
I love the show. Yeah, it's a great show.
Compared to Sons of Anarchy, which is better?
Sons of Anarchy. Okay. Yeah, but I can't watch.
But comparable?
Sons of Anarchy just went a little too far last year when they lit the little girl on fire.
I was upset.
Yeah, didn't it? I just was like, all right, I get it.
Yeah.
She's screaming, "Daddy!"
I talked to Kim Coates, the actor who had to watch. It was his daughter.
Yeah.
I dressed him down. I was so upset, and he said, "Yeah, a lot of people keep coming up to me telling me that."
Yeah, it was it was like too much.
A crazy fan, but it's like, man, somebody needs to tell you that was really inappropriate.
Yeah, that was fucked up. I mean,
he turned out to be the nicest guy ever. That was just showed up for work one day and got stuck with that role. But
yeah, imagine reading that. Imagine being the girl going, "Ah, shit! Now I got to get another job."
Right.
That sucks as an actor. I'm lit on. I'm fire. There's no coming back from fucking fire.
You're right.
They're telling us in the headphones that you have to wrap because you have other press.
That sucks. Tickets are on sale for the big fight, April 27th at the Prudential Center, by the way.
And every Tuesday night now. And it's on Tuesday instead of Friday, thank God.
Does it replay on Saturdays too? Is that, or am I remembering something wrong? They said it replays on Saturday on Fox or no?
I don't know about that. I only know
Tuesday night. It's on FX, which is great, and they show so much. I love that they show Dana talking to you guys before, like giving you almost a pep talk, which sometimes they don't show on the. That's a kind of behind the scenes with you guys, which was kind of interesting to see that you guys, look at guys, you can do this, you can blow it off, or you can really try. It's up to you, but it's going to show. I kind of like that the new show. Oh, yeah. It's great. And 185s, these guys, like I said, it's not like the heavyweights. These guys are fast and they're powerful. And, I can't wait to watch this season. This is going to be great. Plus, with you guys, do you guys go at it all? Does anybody break a door down?
We don't break any doors, but you're going to have to tune in to see if we get into it or not. But I can tell you, and it pains me to tell you this, but John Jones did a fantastic job. He's an excellent coach. He gave of himself. He was on time. He was there every day. And his guys loved him. And we really had a good experience.
Under all this Brown? I'm blushing, Chael.
Oh, shit.
Who's going to win the fight?
Between the two of us?
Yeah.
What do we do? What do we do here? John, would you like to work those mic skills you've been practicing?
Let's go rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
I'm hoping for a controversial split decision.
I'm definitely getting this one.
It's amazing. It's completely the opposite dynamics as you would have thought. You guys are getting along. It's completely the opposite.
But wait until the fight. Wait until the fight happens. These two are going to go at it.
I'm telling you, for all the fans out there who are not happy that me and Chael have gotten along so well. Yeah. Me and Chael are adults. Yeah. You know what I mean? We're husbands, fathers. We don't need to act like idiots to beat the shit out of each other.
That's our job.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Exactly. We'll leave that to you guys. So trust me, come April, it's going to be a fight.
No, I'd rather have it real than a fake ang. I like the fact that whatever it is, it is.
Yeah, fake animosity.
I'm with you.
Yeah, but
it's not real.
Although Jimmy would have fallen for the fake animosity.
Apparently I would have.
Apparently he's the most gullible guy. He fell for 50 cents bullshit.
Yeah, I certainly did the whole Mayweather thing. I'm like, are they going to kill each other, guys? Oh, gee. I really am an asshole.
They got to go.
Yeah.
All right. And
thanks so much for coming in, man.
159.
John, I think we're getting kicked out of here. Are you taking the hit because I'm feeling a little something?
No, you can stay, man.
Appreciate your guys' knowledge of our sport, though, truly. It's really a pleasure to talk with guys that genuinely care.
They say shit in our ears.
They're telling us.
We would love for you guys.
Hold on, before you go, let's make sure we're rolling.
Your peeps are
what happened?
It's always your guys saying
dragging you out.
Yeah, no, we don't.
Can I ask your ethnicity with the hair?
Thank you.
You don't have a perm, do you? That's your hair.
We have been toiling over this for years with this kid. Apparently,
pull down his pants.
One of his relatives.
It's red.
One of his relatives, way back in the day, was Thomas Jefferson.
All right,
and we hear about how Jefferson might have gone out to the fucking shack out back and got a little busy with some of the help. And we're thinking maybe he was one of the offspring, great-great-great-great-grandson.
Well, you're pulling it off.
That's awesome.
I couldn't do it, but it looks good on you.
And aside from his new wife, they were married earlier last year.
Congrats.
He only dated exclusively black chicks until his wife, who was a white chick. So,
once you go black, you don't go.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, but, somebody's got to make some money.
Choosing the family will let you in, but
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Chael?
Yes,
Okay, Chael.
Oh, shit.
I guess that only applies.
They do have to go.
It's your people pulling you. It's not us.
We've
Be
had
good,
it with
guys.
you guys.
Yeah,
Me and John are
yeah.
out of here.
John Jones and Chael
Enough of
Sonnen,
this.
of course. April 27th, Prudential Center, UFC 159 on pay-per-view.
Peace out.